After several nights of unexplained knocking, a family finally did the one thing paranormal experts consistently warn against. They opened the door. No one was there. No footsteps. No cars outside. But from that moment on, their home stopped feeling normal. Watch closely. The first thing people notice is a chair rocking on its own, slow, deliberate, as if something is sitting there and wants to be seen. When the man reaches out to stop it, something else in the room reacts immediately. It's like whatever's inside the house is making a point. Stop me here, and I'll move somewhere else. Viewers pointed out the same pattern repeating again and again. Every time they interfere with one disturbance, another starts up behind them, as if the presence is asserting control over the entire space. And judging by how forceful the movement is, and how quickly the activity escalates, whatever they let in doesn't seem interested in leaving anytime soon. For over a month, this family had been trapped in the same terrifying routine. Every night, their baby would wake up crying. But it wasn't just the crying that pulled them out of sleep. There was knocking, someone banging on their door in the middle of the night. For weeks, they ignored it, choosing instead to calm their baby and whisper prayers, hoping whatever it was would eventually stop. But on this night, they made a decision many viewers now call a mistake. They checked the door. Watch closely.
Sí, están tocándose.
¿Tienes el machete?
No, lo dejé allá afuera.
Mira.
Ah, sí, están tocando de nuevo. Su madre, me da un miedo. Padre nuestro que está en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros su reino, hágase tu voluntad. Se siente bien horrible. La sangre de Cristo tiene poder. La sangre de Cristo tiene poder. La sangre de Cristo tiene poder. Oh, la sangre de Cristo tiene poder. Oh.
Usually the knocking would fade after a while. This time felt different. The family wondered if it was a confused neighbor or someone at the wrong door. And when they looked, there really was a figure outside. It didn't call out. It didn't react when the door cracked open. It just stood there, completely still. Then something happened that had never happened before. Inside the house, a chair suddenly began rocking on its own, as if something slipped in the exact moment the door was opened. Viewers quickly pointed out the pattern: the nightly crying, the knocking, and the sudden movement inside the house. But the family still doesn't know who or what was standing outside their door that night, and why their baby cried every time it came back. Lisa spent her Halloween night inside Chase Manor of 15, a farmhouse often described as one of the most haunted locations in New York. Over the years, investigators have reported disturbing activity throughout the building, including remnants of occult rituals found in multiple rooms. But the darkest part of its history traces back to its original owner, George Chase, a coroner who used the parlor to prepare bodies for funerals that were held inside the same house. From the moment Lisa stepped inside, she said the atmosphere felt wrong. After attempting spirit box communication, it became clear the activity wasn't limited to one room. It was spreading throughout the house.
Okay, I'm recording.
Rituals.
The music box is going on.
Rituals?
Oof, why you gotta ask that? There's nobody near it, and now it's going off.
Well, I was kind of wondering.
And Lindsay's in the kids' room trying to see if something's in front of the music box now. We're upstairs. This is George's room.
I can't tell though.
I'll stay up here, pick you up in the morning.
No.
Something's over there by the music box. Ask if it's Katie by the music box with the rods on the dowsing rods.
Oh, well, they just crossed
Oh, wow.
as soon as you asked that.
Oh, wow. Oh, hi, Katie.
Hi.
Smart Alex. It's so cool, right? I'm recording. Did you want to ring the bell? Or do you want to move the balloon? Oh, it says trick or treat. Thank you.
At one point, a music box began playing on its own. That's where things get difficult to explain.
There's nobody near it, and now it's going off.
A music box can't activate without physical interaction. The internal comb and cylinder must make contact to create sound. There are no batteries, no remote triggers. So the question becomes, how was it playing when no one was touching it? The sound was clear and consistent, not something easily faked or edited in afterward. Even more unsettling, a bell rang immediately after the group asked for a response. Some suggested someone could have triggered it, but every investigator was accounted for in the room. The only person briefly separated was Katie, who had just rejoined the group seconds earlier. No one was near the objects, no one admitted to touching anything. So, what caused the music box to play, and who or what was responding to them inside the house that night?
Thank you.
This footage was shared by Sam, a staff member at Jefferson Hotel, a location that's gained a reputation for unexplained activity over the past few months. After another incident left him shaken, Sam decided to release this CCTV clip. Take a look.
Here's the shirt pulling episode. Right now we're talking about the footage. And look at my shirt right there in the middle. And watch what happens. Right there. And so we both react. And you can see right here, I'll do it in slow motion and show you. Right there. Hold on. Right there. The shirt just gets pulled a little bit. And then, here's our reactions. I got to turn it down because there's some cussing going on because we were in such disbelief. But you'll be able to see. I'm like trying to describe to her the feeling I got. It was such a weird feeling. And again, I can't say it's anything paranormal. In my opinion, I think it was just because of the events that happened and the feeling everybody got. And, of course, that movement was really weird.
The camera shows the hotel kitchen quiet and empty, with only Sam and his wife standing side by side, casually talking. For a moment, nothing seems out of place. Then, without warning, the fabric of Sam's shirt suddenly tugs outward, hard enough to look like something invisible grabbed it. The movement is brief but unmistakable. Sam freezes and looks down in disbelief, while his wife reacts instantly, clearly shocked by what she just witnessed. There's no breeze, no one else in the room, and nothing nearby that could explain it. They scan the kitchen, visibly unsettled, realizing whatever touched him wasn't visible on camera. Given the growing list of similar incidents at the hotel, this footage has only fueled speculation that something unseen is still moving through the building. And according to Sam, this was far from the last strange encounter they experienced there. A family had just arrived to view an apartment they were considering renting. Nothing about it seemed unusual at first, but within minutes of stepping inside, something happened that none of them could explain. Watch closely.
Yeah, I'm scared a little bit. That's why I walked it, okay?
Bubby, you stay with us.
I'm going down to the room. Who's having this room? Jada's.
Ooh, it's purple.
You want this room,
It's Harry Potter theme.
During the walkthrough, an unidentified voice can be heard quietly whispering the name Jadis. No one in the room reacts at the time, no one responds, and no one can figure out where the voice came from.
Jada's. Jada's. Jada's.
But viewers quickly notice something even more disturbing. There's a specific corner of the apartment that immediately unsettled almost everyone watching. At first glance, it looks ordinary, but the longer you stare at it, the heavier it feels. Some claim they can see faint, human-shaped forms shifting in the shadows. Others said that even through a screen, the corner felt wrong, as if something was standing there silently, waiting for them to step closer.
Yeah, I'm scared a little bit. Yeah, I'm scared a little bit. That's why I walked it, okay?
And then there's the little boy. The moment he says he's scared, viewers took it seriously. Not because he sounded confused, but because children are often believed to sense things adults overlook. Between the whispered voice, the unsettling corner, and the child's immediate reaction, many believe the family was given more than enough warning. Whether they listened is something people are still waiting to find out. This clip was recorded inside Selma Mansion, a property long surrounded by rumors of lingering residents who never truly left. Over the years, people have reported unexplained footsteps echoing through empty halls, doors slamming on their own, and voices coming from rooms untouched for decades. Many say the upper floors are the most intense, especially the third floor, where the air suddenly feels heavier and breathing becomes difficult for no clear reason. On March 29th, 2025, a group of urban explorers decided to investigate the mansion for themselves. They came prepared, setting up multiple cameras throughout the house before settling in for the night. While placing equipment elsewhere, a loud bang suddenly echoed through the building, sharp enough to stop everyone in their tracks. When they reviewed the footage, they realized the sound came from a bathroom on the third floor, where a camera had been left running. Watch closely. Skeptics were quick to suggest explanations: old pipes, structural shifts, or wind moving through the building. But those theories don't easily explain what was captured next. Along with the bang, a voice can be heard on the audio. Then there are the footsteps, the pacing, the unmistakably human sound of breathing caught on camera. Considering all of this happened on the third floor, an area already known for intense activity, many believe the explorers may have wandered into a space where whatever lingers doesn't like being observed. So was this just an old mansion settling for the night? Or did Selma Mansion make it very clear they weren't alone? Kirby J has been convinced for months that she isn't alone in her home. After a long stretch of unexplained noises and unsettling feelings, she finally captured something on camera that she believes proves it. Take a look.
I have ghosts in my house. All of a sudden I'm sitting here and I hear a child's toy going. I hear a child's toy going off back here. By the way, no child has been here. No. What? I think it's up here. I'm so scared. My mom's grandkids. Don't touch this. What is that? Why would the child's toy be going off if no kid has played with them in months? Like, I kid you not, my nieces and nephews have not touched these toys in months, and all of a sudden it starts singing today? No. Oh my God. After I was just on the phone with my friend telling her I had ghosts in my house. Let me show you. My mom bought this Annabelle doll a couple of years ago. When we first got her, she was facing forward like this. Every day, she's been slowly turning to look out the window. We think that she's mad because my mom puts stuff on top of her box and she doesn't like it. I should mention, the day after my mom brought this Annabelle doll home, my mom broke her ankle in the room right over there in the corner. And then a couple nights ago, my mom tripped on something in the middle of the night. We don't know what she tripped on and got a concussion in the back of her head. I'm scared.
To this day, neither Kirby nor her family has been able to identify the source of the sound heard in the footage. Every toy in the house has been checked, moved, and tested, and none of them matched the noise. But what really unsettled viewers was something else entirely. A doll. According to Kirby, ever since that doll was brought into the house, her mother has been getting hurt in unexplained ways. For many people, that detail isn't something you can ignore. Some believe objects can carry attachments, especially if they were previously owned or stored in places tied to negative energy. Others think the doll could be acting as a conduit, a focal point for whatever is trying to get their attention. Because when you line everything up, the strange sound, the injuries, and the timing of the doll's arrival, it all fits a little too neatly. So if it were you, would you keep the doll in the house, or get rid of it before things escalate even further? A man who goes by the username Mosh recently moved to the Appalachian Mountains, and according to him, he hasn't had a single peaceful moment since. Appalachia is one of those regions people constantly warn you about. Dense forests, winding roads, long stretches without cell service, and folklore that all seems to agree on one rule. If something calls out to you, you don't answer. Mosh began documenting strange experiences both inside his home and out on the trails. In earlier videos, longtime viewers and paranormal investigators suggested he might be dealing with what are often called jokester spirits, entities that don't attack outright, but thrive on fear, confusion, and reaction. They mimic footsteps, voices, and movement just enough to make you doubt yourself. One night, while out walking, Mosh was hit with the overwhelming feeling that something was following him. Not a sound, but a presence, staying just out of sight. Trusting his instincts, he checked the camera he'd installed inside his house. What he saw made him stop. Watch closely. After reviewing the footage, many viewers said everything suddenly made sense. The unexplained footsteps, the whispers when no one else was around, that constant feeling of being watched. Some believe whatever this is has been testing boundaries, slowly revealing itself once it realized Mosh was paying attention. Others think it's feeding off his fear, waiting for a reaction strong enough to escalate things further. So what do you see in this video? And more importantly, what do you think has been following him this whole time? A paranormal account uploaded this clip to YouTube 14 years ago with the title Real Paranormal Activity Caught on Video. In the description, the uploader claims the footage was recorded during a stay at a haunted house after they used a Ouija board out of pure curiosity. They say the board was only used once, but shortly after, strange things began happening. Unexplained sounds, a growing sense of being watched. As the activity intensified, they decided to record whatever they could.
This house is officially haunted right now. If anything's present here, could you please make a noise? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Was that in here? Could you please do that again? Noises. Shh. Listen.
Setting aside the low-quality footage, did you notice it? In the hallway, a figure can be seen standing completely still, something the person filming never reacts to. Moments later, what sounds like a young girl's voice is heard, despite the uploader insisting they were alone. When the video surfaced, viewers were split. Some dismissed it as staged. Others felt the timing, the figure, and the voice were too specific to ignore. So what do you think? An old hoax that fooled a lot of people? Or a moment caught on camera that the person filming didn't even realize was happening?
Can hear noises. Can hear noises. Shh. Listen.
Kyle was filming a video, excitedly talking about the upcoming release of his horror novel, when something happened that instantly changed the tone. Mid-sentence, a door creaked open behind him. Watch closely.
2 agents on my formation. Holy shit. That just opened by itself. Okay. Yo. That just opened. It just opened by itself. We're gonna... And this broke. This broke. Okay, maybe that's for the best. Oh, that scared the shit out of him. I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack. That string broke. Well, that's just fine because I'm never going up there again.
That door leads to the attic. The same attic where Kyle has previously recorded strange figures, unexplained bangs, footsteps pacing above his room, and even voices when no one else was home. So when it opened on its own during his recording, many viewers believed it wasn't a coincidence. Some think whatever's up there was trying to draw his attention. Others are now even more interested in his book, knowing many of his stories aren't pure fiction, but drawn from real experiences inside that house. Until Kyle shares an update, or the book is finally released. This remains just another unsettling moment in a home that refuses to stay quiet. A woman was searching for answers, hoping someone might recognize what she's dealing with. For a while now, she's noticed a very specific pattern involving her dog. Almost every night, around the same time, her 6-month-old puppy suddenly starts barking at one exact direction. Not playful barking, focused, alert, almost defensive. Then, about 5 minutes later, he stops completely, goes silent, and immediately looks back at her, as if checking whether she noticed it too. The routine repeats night after night. Same time, same direction, same behavior. One evening, while she was sitting calmly and her dog rested on her lap, chewing a bone, relaxed and quiet, something changed. Suddenly, it happened again. Some viewers believe he could be reacting to subtle sounds humans can't hear, air pressure changes, pipes, or animals inside the walls. But others aren't convinced, especially because of how consistent the timing is and how intensely focused the dog becomes. Suggestions range from checking vents and walls for logical explanations to cleansing the space or changing the room's energy. Still, most people agreed on one thing: pay attention to the dog, because whatever he's reacting to, it shows up every night, at the same time, in the same place. And until she figures out why, this situation remains deeply unsettling and completely unexplained. A group of ghost hunters decided to explore an abandoned property after multiple reports suggested something dark was attached to the location. From the moment they stepped inside, the atmosphere felt heavy, tense, almost hostile. The kind of silence that doesn't feel empty, but aware. Believing whatever was there to be malevolent, the group began praying, hoping to protect themselves and possibly force a response. But according to many paranormal beliefs, prayer doesn't always bring peace. Some say it agitates negative entities, like shining a light on something that wants to remain hidden. Watch what happens next.
Bun.
Ești sigur?
Da. Hai, uite acum zic. Ia. Cred în bunul Dumnezeu, Tatăl Altotțitorul, Făcătorul cerului și al pământului.
Oprește-te, oprește! Băi, Alin, uite alea cum fac bilile toate trei.
Știu unde am rămas.
Ea nu va pleca.
Da, știu când va pleca. Tatăl Altotțitorului, Făcătorul cerului și al pământului, care pretutindeni ai și pe toate le împlinești, vistierul bunătăților și dătătorule de viață, vino și ne slăzășluiește întru noi și ne cu toată închinăciunea. Băi, nebunilor, băi!
Fai de capul meu! Nu mai zi, măi, te rog eu.
Ce s-o sparg? Nu s-o sparg nimic. Cum să spargă ceva?
Frate, nimic nu.
Doamne ferește. Dar ce să spargă?
Hai de capul meu!
Dar nu se vede.
Băi, frică, nu mai fă, frate, că murim!
Păi da, bine că s-o auzit spart, dar nu-i spart nimic. Deci vă asigur eu că nu-i spart nimic. Ce să fie spart?
Viewers believe the reaction that followed suggests the presence felt threatened, not comforted by the prayers. Others argue that prayer itself can act as a confrontation, drawing attention from entities that feed on fear or resistance. Whatever the explanation, the timing is difficult to dismiss, And until more updates emerge from this location, what happened inside that house remains completely unsolved.